Hello. Hi there. Bonjour, bonsoir. Hola. I've exhausted all the hellos I know. My Salon horror story goes like this. Somewhere in June of this year, June 2024, there I was mindlessly scrolling on Instagram. And then I saw this promo. So the problem started with the promo. You guys, when you see promo run, that's what happens when I always look for it. I didn't even want to go there. So I saw the promo on Instagram, and then the promo was like medium knotless braids, right? Medium knotless braids, and it was, I believe, 185 or something. And this is needed workmanship and like the extensions. So I was like, oh, this is a cool deal. Let me just, hop on. So I texted the people and I told them that I wanted to book an appointment for the promo. Yes, I wanted to book an appointment for the promo. So I booked the appointment. I had to pay a deposit of 50 cedis to secure my slot. And then I did that. So I did that the week before, right? So I think it was on Thursday Thursday, and I started like feeling very sick, like very, very sick. I had an infection, like it was really bad. And then I had already booked the appointment. So I was trying to, try and then like change the date. So I went into their DMs and then I asked them, is Saturday available? They were like, no, Saturday is fully booked. Okay. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So Sunday it is, because I booked Sunday. And then I asked them that, can I make my appointment 1 p.m. on Sunday? And they were like, no, they open at 2 p.m. on Sunday. I was like, okay, that's fine. 2 p.m. cool. So Sunday came, I went to church. No, I didn't even go to church because I was very, very sick. Like, it was bad. And then the time for me to leave my room, I was on campus at that time. So I calculated the time that I would spend, transport, on the way, everything, so that I would not be late. I did. Where I had to walk, I walked. Where I had to take a car, I took a car. But when it got to where I was supposed to request a car, I was requesting a car, right? And I wasn't getting a car. And I finally got a driver. And then the driver was like, you see when you request a car and then it's like, let's say 10 minutes. And 10 minutes, 5 minutes passed by, still 10 minutes. So I called the driver and I was like, boss, are you coming? It was like, oh yes, he's coming. He's coming, but still where he was where he was. And on the other rideshare apps, I wasn't getting any cars. So I just had to be patient and wait for the driver. So I waited and he finally came. So according to the calculation that I had done, I knew that I'll be late, like a little late. So he started the ride and then I finally got to the salon. When I got to the salon, it was 2-3. It was 2-3. And I booked the appointment for 2. So I know that, oh, I'm late. Oh. I know that I'm late. I accept that I'm late. I'm 3 minutes late. I walk into the salon. Now tell me why, when I walk into the salon, these people are halfway through 2 people's hair. Like they're braiding 2 people's hair and they're halfway. And in my mind, I'm like, didn't you people say that you open at 2 p.m.? So if you open at 2 p.m., how can I walk in at 3, and then you are halfway through 2 people's hair? I was like, okay, let me just. And aside these 2 people that they were actively working on, there were 2 other people in a queue. So I was a 3rd person, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, wow, when are these people going to finish braiding the hair that they are currently working on? Before they braid the 2 people I came to meet hair and start my hair. I was like, let me keep it calm and collected. Mind you, I was very sick. I had my face mask on because I was coughing, like I was going through it. And then as I was sitting there, I was thinking, should I just like get up and leave? Should I reschedule? Because I had a class on Monday and I had already washed and blow dried my hair. and I didn't want to deal with my hair at all. Being a natural girl is not easy. It's a lot of hard work. So I wasn't looking forward to braiding my hair that night to keep it intact, and then Monday I have to undo the braids and comb it. I wasn't looking forward to that at all. So I was like, let me be patient. So the salon staff were about 7, and all these 7 people were working on the 2 people's hair. When there are 2 people in a queue before me, so I'm the 3rd person in the queue. So in my mind I was asking, is it that the other workers don't know how to start braiding hair or what? But then I was like, no, it can't be possible, because how can you have 7 staff and it's only 2 people who know how to do the parts and start the hair? It just wasn't making sense. So I was sitting there hours, 3, 4, 5, bro. And then these 2 people that came to me, they were braiding some tiny hair. I was sitting there, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. These people still hadn't started my hair. Hey, and as I was sitting there, I felt so helpless, because 1, I was sick, and 2, I was stuck between get up and leave, or like get up and leave or reschedule. But the way I was so angry, I was like, there's no way that I'll reschedule and come back to this salon, because I can't book a 2 p.m. appointment, walk in at 2:03, and then you're braiding 2 people's hair with 2 people already in the queue. Like, why, how? Like, the math wasn't adding up. I was so pissed. So as I was sitting there and boiling and fuming and just rolling my eyes, being like, you see, when you sit down for too long, you are just restless. So being restless in the seat. And another person came to join me, so she was the 4th person in the queue. So eventually they finished the 2 people's hair, and then the 2 people in the queue, and it was my turn. Now tell me why the person who came after me, when there was a vacant spot, she was going to sit there, and I was just like watching her, because I was so tired, 1, from the sickness, and 2, from anger. See, I was very angry. So one of the hairdressers or braiders, whatever I want to call them, was like, this woman, she was referring to me, like I came before the one who has come sit in the seat. So she came to ask me, did I come before the woman? And I was like, yes, I came before the woman. So they told the woman who was going to steal my spot to come and sit down. And then they started my hair. They started my hair around like 6:30. See, I don't even know how to describe that. I was fuming. Now, to add insult to injury, this lady was braiding my hair. She asked me, do I want to take the hair first? Do I want to, like, you see, when they are braiding, you have to give them the hair. And I was like, no, I can't do that, because 1, I'm sick, and 2, I've sat here for 5 hours, from 2 to like 6:30, almost 5 hours. Let me say 4 hours, 30 minutes before you started my hair. Meanwhile, I booked a 2 o'clock appointment. Do you guys understand? 2 o'clock, and I started my hair at 6:30. So I just sat down there. She braided my hair. She was the only person braiding my hair. Then the madam, the very, should I say, no, serious madam, because I don't understand how she was running the place. I just didn't get, like, what she was just doing didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. Straight up, it didn't make sense. She came and she was helping to braid the hair. She asked me that, can I please tear the hair, take the hair from her? I was like, no, I can't do that. Then they braided my hair. And then it's that braiding. One thing I hate when they are braiding your hair is when they braid half and they don't finish. So they'll braid all the hair before they don't come and braid the tips. I hate it. That's what they were doing. And they were braiding, so it was 9 o'clock. She had braided everything and she was now coming to braid the tips. And I said, Madam, see, I'm tired, like I'm sick. So she just do the tip curls. So she was like, the curls come at an extra cost. And I was like, see, whatever See, I don't know which salon that we're going to do curls. They are curling the tips, so I'm giving you less work, and it comes as an extra cut. But at that point, I was just so frustrated. I was just so tired, hungry, and angry. And I said, whatever, she should just do it for me. So by the time I had finished braiding my hair, curling it, putting it in the hot water and everything, it was like 10:30. I booked the 2 o'clock appointment, and I was done at 10:30 in the evening. I was so pissed, so angry. When they even finished my hair, I didn't even say, you see, usually when they finish your hair, you say bye-bye, you're leaving or something. When they finished my hair, I just paid and then I left. Because, see, I was pissed, I was fuming. And that was when I told myself that Instagram salon, promo, anything, I'm not doing. If I see Instagram promo, if I see it like this, I will go in there. I won't do it again. See, nothing is out there. If you have a local salon that is doing your hair nicely, it's affordable, they're close to you. My sister, stick with them. Aesthetics never helped anybody. Aesthetics, they never helped anybody. Stick with your local corner salon. I did have one. I had a local corner salon. I'm saying local so that you get like those area salons, but the service was just deteriorating over the years. And you see, as you grow, you understand that you are paying for a service. So wherever you go, you should be comfortable in the environment. I can't go to a place that I'm paying you to do something for me and I don't feel comfortable. Do you understand? So that was that. I have washed my hands from any Instagram salon, any whatever promo. I've washed my hands. My home is sad. The name of this salon, I won't say the name, but the name rhymes with, what should I say? Sprinkles. So if you see them, I said what, run, because the service was poor. Maybe you've gone there before, the service was good, but my experience, I'll give them like a negative 7 out of 10 to tell you how bad it was. It was very bad, very bad. So yeah, that was my horror story, which taught me a lesson. It taught me a lesson the hard way. Don't go to Instagram if that is doing it. Don't go. I said what? I said don't go. Did you hear? I said what? Don't go. Don't say I didn't tell you, because I shared my experience with you. If you've had any horror experience with the salon, you can comment. Don't be shy. Let's share our horror stories. Laugh together. And I'll see you in my next video. Yeah, that's it. Toodles! You still